Hello Reflections, I am ZenflowerEma and today we are doing a Cancer read. Please remember this is a general reading, which does mean you may not be able to fully relate to this reading, and that is okay. However, if you are looking for a more personal read, all of that information will be in the description box below. As well as, just so you guys know, all of my readings are focused on finance and career, okay? If love or anything else pops up, we do talk about it, but they are solely focused on finance and career. If you are looking for more financial assistance or guidance after this video, go ahead and check out my other YouTube channel, or you can follow me on any of my other social platforms where we do talk about financial literacy as well as investment education. And all of that information will also be in the description box below. Today, Cancer, we're going to be doing a Nurturing Your Financial Dreams reading. Donations, also description box. We're going to do a 3-card spread. We're going to do an overall, and then we're going to pull some oracle messages and spirit guide messages for you guys. I think that's it. Alright guys, so also let me know if the sound gets a lot better. My last video, they were telling me the sound was a little weird. I do want to mention it's because the side of my room, my content room, is by the street, so unfortunately I can pick up stuff from the street, but whatever. Alright, so we're gonna pull a overall message or an overall card for you guys. The second card, or the first card I guess I should say, for this 3-card spread is going to be your emotional connection to money. The second one is going to be a protection step to take towards your relationship with money. And then lastly, how to turn your dreams into your reality. And then we're going to do a closing out message, okay? So let's go ahead and do so. Spirit, I ask that you help me deliver a message to Cancer in regards to nurturing their financial dreams. What is the overall for this reading? I'm only going to take one. And, okay, we got the 3 of Wands for your overall message. The first card, your emotional connection to money. The Knight of Swords. A protective step to take. That is too many cards, but I will take the death card that popped out. And of course we will clarify each of these once we have everything here on the board. How to turn your dreams into a reality. Just one card, Spirit, please, just one card. Thank you. And we have the Sun card. I love the Sun card. It's one of my favorite cards. It's so pretty. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the 2 of Pentacles. Let's go ahead and pull a message. Oracle of Spirit message. Let me just do a... I always pre-shuffle these, but I like to do a little bit of a... before I go ahead and pull. Alright, so Spirit, this is a message for Cancer in regards to nurturing their financial dreams. Is there any blockages or messages you'd like to give them during this reading? A popper would be nice. Come on. Come on, let's wait for many. Just one if possible. Okay, we got 2. I will do 2. With these cards, they're so sticky, so anytime I get poppers from them, I'm like, listen, I'll take whatever you give me. Alright, and we have our spirit guide messages and our oracle messages here. Alright, we got 1. Okay. Alright, and let's get a closing message for you. One card, please, Spirit. Wrong deck. Okay, sorry. Closing message. One card. Closing message. The Star card. Okay, now let's go ahead and clarify. Let's go ahead and start by clarifying the Three of Wands, please. Clarify the Three of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Clarify the Death card. Way too many, Spirit. Clarify the Death card. Clarify the Death card. One more. No more? Okay, great. Death card and the Sun. One more for the Sun. And the Star. For the ending, okay. Alright. Alright, guys. So for the overall, we got the Three of Wands. Now, for me, the Three of Wands is about someone who has just went on their quest, went on their journey, and they are waiting for their ships to come in. Right? So, clarifying the Three of Wands, we do have the Hierophant. We have the Nine of Wands. And then we have the Page of Swords. Okay. What am I picking up from this? We got some Taurus. We got Sagittarius in here. We got a little bit of air, earth on the board. We have Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo. More Capricorn. A little bit more Virgo. So maybe you guys could be dealing with a Virgo, a Capricorn, or any of the signs that we mentioned here today, Sagittarius, Taurus, all those. So to clarify the Three of Wands, we first got the Hierophant, right? And the Hierophant is about like traditional. This could be you guys are waiting for something in regards to a court case. This could be something in regards to a boss, or some form of a higher figure to make a judgment in regards to a social or something socially, or like some form of it's some form of like judgment or ruling that they're doing over something. And maybe that's why you guys are waiting for your ships to come in, is this judgment hasn't been put out yet. Because to follow the Nine of Wands, to follow the Three of Wands, we also have the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands to me is someone who, again, just went on a journey, and, you know, they've collected a lot of action, and they're like the wounded warrior, right? So maybe you guys are in this state of, you know, being the wounded warrior. Now you're waiting for your ships to come in because, you know, you've done the hard work. Following that, we have new ideas, curiosity with the Page of Swords here. Yeah, maybe you guys have been working on a new idea and you guys are a little bit restless. Because you're waiting for your ships to come in. You're a little restless towards something that you've been working on because a judgment hasn't been made just yet. And even at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles has been like a consistent thing I'm seeing in all of my readings today. You're working on something, or you were working on something. And again, the Wands card for me is actions. So this is you putting in the work towards something. This could be career related. This could be, maybe you're a business owner. It does say creative and new ideas. So maybe you're someone who owns your own business. You are freelance. You perform some form of service for people. Whatever it may be, it does look like you have been in like work mode. You have been really putting in the action to receive your abundance or receive the fruits to your labor. Again, this is about nurturing your financial dreams. So it does look like in order for you, how you perceive nurturing your financial dreams was really putting in the hard work. And it does look like you've been doing that. The first card here, we have your emotional connection to money, and we have the Knight of Swords, right? So this is our rushing in knight. Okay. Yeah, so this is our fastest moving knight, our rushing in. I also think of swords as like mental, right? So there's something, a new idea rushing in. And it could be impulsiveness, it can be action. This placement is your emotional connection to money, though. So maybe you're really impulsive when it comes to money. Maybe you don't really do too much thinking. There's not, you just do. We are talking about Cancers right now, so maybe you're more emotion filled, right? So you don't really think too much about what it is you want to do. You're more heart driven. So you just do what it is that you want to do, or do what it is your heart desires. To clarify the Knight of Swords, we did clarify with the Three of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Your connection to money. And this is about nurturing your future dreams. Maybe you're a leader. With the Three of Pentacles here, maybe you guys are a leader, or you're thinking about leading a team. Maybe you guys, your emotional connection to money. Emotional. Which is great because you're a Cancer. I feel like Spirit right now is telling me the Three of Pentacles can mean teamwork, it can mean collaboration, but it can also mean building something, right? So maybe you're on a team and you're building something. Emotional connection. Maybe you're someone who puts your emotions. So like, let's say I'm getting an example. Let's say you're someone who you're a teacher, right? So you work with like children, or you work with a youth group, but you don't do it for the money. You do it because it brings you it makes your heart feel full. It makes your heart feel full. It brings in emotional abundance more than it does financial abundance. This is a Capricorn card also, though. Capricorns are all about, they're also your sister sign, the opposite of you, and Capricorns are all about their money, their financial abundance. They're usually financially driven, and you guys are usually emotionally driven. But I think what Spirit is saying, your emotional connection needs to be the King of Swords, where it's head over heart. Maybe there needs to be a balance. of head over heart. Because it does look like there needs to be this impulsiveness. There needs to be more thought put behind your movement instead of all emotion. Okay. A protective step towards, step to take. A protective step to take. So this is the Death card. So this is the Death card. The Death card for me is like the ending of something. I very much so think of the Ten of Swords when I think of the Death card. This is the end of a cycle, a beginning of a cycle. Like metamorphosis, you know? And this is in a protective step to take. So maybe there needs to be an ending to something. An ending and a beginning to something. That ending could essentially just be being too heartfelt, being too in your heart space when it comes to money, and not enough balance of mind and mental and heart balance, which is seems to be the pattern for today, because Virgo's reading was very similar to yours, where they needed to learn how to balance love and career, where it looks like you need to learn how to balance your heart and your desire, and well, not really desires, but your head and your heart. You need to learn how to balance your head and your heart when it comes to finance. Because it looks like when you go through this death here, a protective step to take to nurture your financial dream, you do get the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Talk about big money, Cancer. Golly. You become this King of Pentacles who is so... The King of Pentacles is very elite. He's an elitist to me, right? He's very, very similar to the Emperor. Not the same, but of course the Emperor is all of the kings together, but he has like an elitist vibe. If you look at the picture here, he's like holding his pentacle with his head held high, and he's just like, I worked for this. I put the work in. So we have like leadership, abundance, prosperity. You know, this is someone who has put the work in, as I mentioned, and maybe this is what you're waiting for. I did say the overall was about a judgment or an institute waiting for your pentacles to come in. Ten of Pentacles is about wealth, overall abundance, financial security, of course, long-term success and contribution, right? So it looks like nurturing your financial dream happens when you learn a head and heart balance, and you're able to have more impulsive movements from that place versus impulsive movements from your heart space. The final card we pulled was the Sun card. The Sun card is how to turn your dreams into your reality. Now, the Sun card is one of my favorite cards. It makes me so happy. Yeah, it's very fun. It's very free. I forgot she's naked, so I gotta not show that. But it has sunflowers all over it. It is my favorite flower is sunflowers, and so it makes me very happy. This is a very loving, overall fulfillment card. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel. It could be your ships finally coming in. How to turn your dreams into your reality. Yeah, I think that's exactly what this is here. All right, so we got the King of Wands to clarify. we got the Five of Cups, and we have the Two of Pentacles. Let's go ahead and read your oracle messages, and then we'll relate it all back, and we'll talk about this last card here. So on the side, we have take a step back and assess whether your needs are being met. Release old wounds, they're creating barriers to deeper connections. Take a step back and assess whether your needs are being met. So whenever I have a new client for financial advising, one of the main things we do first is talk about their needs versus their wants, right? And so I feel like with this card, just going back to the idea of, you know, you being a teacher and doing something, and you don't have to be an actual teacher. This could be any job field that you may be in, that you feel you do it for the love that you have for it versus the financial gain that you have from it, right? So I think that that's what this is really talking about. Like, okay, I get it. Your emotional needs are being met from this endeavor, but are your financial needs being met? Do you have enough money to pay the bills, essentially, right? Do you have enough money to not live paycheck to paycheck? Release old wounds, they're creating barriers to deeper connections. Maybe this is a deeper connection to yourself. Let's see here, what's some of the lack of gratitude. What I have now isn't enough to appreciate. The universe supports my financial goal is the affirmation that we have for you guys. I want you to go ahead and screenshot that, say that before you guys go to sleep, and say it when you first wake up in the morning. Okay, so here's how I'm relating this message. Take a step back and assess whether your needs are being met. Because to clarify the sun, we got the King of Wands, we got the Five of Cups, which is regret. It's about disappointment, right? And then we have the lack of gratitude. And lastly, the Two of Pentacles, multiple priorities, time management, adaptability, and learning balance, right? This also be a balanced decision. What I have now isn't enough to appreciate. Remember, I just said something about living paycheck to paycheck. I think that's what this is about. I feel like you are living paycheck to paycheck, Cancer. And you're doing it because it brings you emotional fulfillment, but it doesn't bring you financial fulfillment. And I feel like you're in this moment asking yourself, is what I have enough? And you're not able to find a appreciation for what you have because you feel the unbalance. You feel it. Maybe you're getting to the point where what you love to do is losing value because financially you may be stressed. You may be stressed about your finances. That may be bringing in some form of sadness. But it looks like in order to nurture your financial dreams, you do have to step into the stars, which is our closing message here. And the star for me, I'm so sorry, she's naked, I always forget. The star for me is like that card of pouring back into yourself, right? So maybe Spirit is telling you, yes, you need to come into a place of gratitude. Yes, you need to come into a place of emotional and mental balance. Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to write your title down. Okay. Spirit is asking you guys, in order to step into your nurture, in order to step into your financial dream, you need to nurture yourself, right? And so we do have the Star card here, where you need to pour into yourself, because even clarifying the Star card here, we have the Ten of Cups and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So overall, Cancer, this is a really good reading. It's a really good reading. But again, the one thing that I'm finding in this reading is there needs to be a balance, and you need to allow this older version of yourself to kind of die, you know, like not, of course, die literally, but you need to let this older idea go of, you know, I'm only doing it for emotional stability, because the truth of the reality is, if you are living paycheck to paycheck and you're having a hard time with your bills, that's going to create an imbalance when it comes to what you're doing and the love that you have for what you're doing. So you want to make sure, yes, that emotional balance is there, but you also want to make sure that it's financially fulfilling. So I think what Spirit may be asking you is, it's time to either ask for more money, it's time to ask for that promotion, it's time to, you know, put, because what you have is very valuable here. It's time to ask for what you're worth. And if that's not a possibility, it's time to think of another direction to get that emotional and that financial support for yourself. You deserve that. It is literally your divine right. And I'm looking at it here. Closing out the message, as I mentioned, pouring into yourself creates the Ten of Cups for you. It creates someone who's able to nurture with the Queen of Pentacles. She's very nurturing. She's able to provide and be financially stable. This could be someone who's a working parent. This could be someone who has learned to embody emotional fulfillment as well as financial fulfillment. This is also the Queen of Pentacles for me is like the energy who has got it out the mud, right? This is someone who has worked their way from the bottom all the way up to the top. So that's my message, Cancer. It looks like Spirit is asking you guys to trust the universe. You know, be a little bit more grateful for what you do have and the opportunities that are in front of you. Start practicing balance of, you know, heart and head. Meaning use your thoughts. Really seek clarity when you are making decisions. Don't be just so impulsive when it comes to emotional pursuit. Make sure you're thinking things through, because it does look like and we also have a match here. I'm gonna go ahead and put all of these up. Look at this. This is true happiness right here, Cancer. This is someone who has become emotionally fulfilled, financially fulfilled, and very balanced when it comes to how nurturing they are and how they embody leadership. It's really giving. You guys have come into full balance of, you know, again, I said that the Capricorn is your sister sign. It looks like you guys have stepped into this place of I noticed something. The King of Pentacles here is with the 10 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles here is with the 10 of Cups. So this really could be you just balancing your heart and head and stepping into a place of overall fulfillment throughout your masculine and your feminine side. You learn how to not only create financial abundance for yourself, but you also allow yourself to lead with your heart and your head, which creates financial abundance for you, which creates overall happiness for you. that's really freaking beautiful. That is, I'm like, Cancer, can I get a little bit of that juice? Yeah, I'm really proud of you guys. I'm really proud of you guys. Don't forget to repeat this message to yourself. The universe supports my financial goals before you go to sleep and after you go to sleep. And it's okay to do a little bit of mirror magic with this as well. If you want to stand in front of the mirror and repeat this to yourself a few times, that also can help out. That will also put you in a state of gratitude. Constantly think about the things that you do have in your life and what is bringing you, just love, and what makes your heart feel full. Again, learn how to and start practicing how to think from a more clarity space instead of an emotion-based space when it comes to work endeavors. And outside of that, that's all I have for now in Cancer. If you guys enjoyed this video, you found it valuable at all, go ahead and like, comment below. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, hit that notification button, say hi to me. Let me know how you guys were able to relate to this message. If this message related to you guys, or you were able to relate to this message fully, go ahead and drop a green heart below. Outside of that, Cancer, see you guys later. Until next time.